Okay, so here are the femurs. Now green. There's the little kneecap sitting on top of the femur, right? And it appears to be somewhat floating, but it's not really. So here are, these are called the femoral condyles, and there's some articular cartilage that allows them to slide, and they sit on top of another piece of articular cartilage. So when people get chondromalacia, then some of this green stuff, this articular cartilage, it's slippery like ice, it starts to wear away, and then the bones, which are literally these big knobs, they start grinding on in the joint itself. So let's add some muscles. Let's see. Okay, so let's add some muscles slowly. So watch the muscles go on. So here comes some on the inside of the knee, right? We've got 7 layers total of muscles to look at, so hang in there. 7. Okay, so there's all the muscles of the knee. There's the IT band as it comes down, right? And that's where it attaches on the outside there. Here's this big quad tendon that goes over the top of the kneecap and attaches it to the shin. So that's got those 4 muscles attached to it. But if you look at the knee itself, it's just mostly white. There's just white stuff in there. And if we start adding in, so actually I'm going to take some layers off and have you look at some of the white stuff as it gets layered in. So let's, yeah, that should be good. So let me add some connective tissue. Okay, so here comes the meniscus. So the meniscus is another little pad that is like a baby little volcano for those big knobs to sit in, right? And it's green right now. If we add another layer of connective tissue, then here we have some synovial membrane. So it's like this big membrane that goes all the way around the knee to hold in the synovial fluid. So there's actually a little bit of fluid in the knee, which is why some knees swell. Then we add in another connective layer. So this is another layer of connective tissue to protect it, just this articular capsule, the capsule of the knee. Then here comes a little fat pad to protect the knee. And then there's a little bursa that sits on top of the fat pad. So that's a little bumper cushion. There's another little bumper cushion on top of the knee. And then there's your retinaculum. So that's just another little layer of white stuff. I popped this at Debbie's house. And then the whole fascia layer goes over the top. So I'm going to take that fascia layer off so that you can continue to look at some of these structures. So there's more retinaculum. If we peel now some of these layers off, these connective tissue layers off, then you can see the famous ACL and PCL. So there's the posterior cruciate ligament, that's the PCL, And the ACL is the front version of that. So that's something that we're hoping didn't get damaged. Oops. Nope. And there's the ACL. So it's all the way on the inside. That little tiny ligament makes many, many soccer players unhappy. It's extraordinary. That thing wrecks a lot of careers. So let's look at the back of the knee and put on the muscles. So here comes a hamstring. And here comes the other hamstrings. And then the calves layer on top of that. So there's that little guy. And the calves sit on top. So there you have it. There's your knee. You can see what you can get to from the outside, which is this quad tendon, right, that attaches to the knee. You can get to the IT band. You can get to one of the hamstring tendons. That little guy is the, whoops, that little guy, nope, sorry. That little guy is that popliteal or popliteus muscle. That's just a tiny guy in there. And then here's the calf. Here's the calf. There's a little baby, also calf muscle. And then you've got these three guys on the inside of the knee. So there's that one, and then there's one more right there that's actually one of the other hamstrings. So those three dovetail on the inside of the knee. So that's what you can get to once all the anatomy structures are in place. So see what is sore, see what you can poke around and feel, and let's see if we can't figure this out. Okay. Welcome to the knee.